守りに来たんだ。こっちは俺に任せておけ。
Alright. Final of the prologue. We're finally ready to start the video game.
Number 19. Commence movement. The scout unit's picking up multiple Sentinels. Some are even fighting. Hey Taro, holding up all right? Takatoshi-san, so it was you. No matter the war, it's an honor to fight at your side. Shinonome-kun.
Himbo's checking it.
Deployed without permission from the Shikishima facility?
It's my Sentinel, isn't it?
Ryoko Shinonome.
Another Sentinel's being transmitted close by.
Without permission.
Quite a party here. Did I miss an invitation?
All the warriors.
You came too, Sekigahara? And why are you in that Sentinel?
What's up?
Who's she?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never seen
Not
that
sure
one.
yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, cool.
As long as it's functional, does it matter? I didn't come here for more of Sekigahara's flim-flam. I'm going back to the front lines. Wait. Stay in position. If any one of us tries to do this alone, we lose any chance we have at victory. Fine. So you call the shots. You're the only one here with command experience. We will split into teams, individually prioritizing attack and defense.
Give him some respect. Put some respect on Goto's name. He's the only one with command experience. Why has everyone got to shit on him so hard?
Not yet.
Will defend the terminal until Aegis activates. Operation Aegis. We're really doing this, huh? We're short on firepower and time. We'll need every trick, every weapon in our arsenal. Right?
Alright, kids. We gotta fight for a future where we can take showers. And get breakfast.
Good life. Activate the Aegis or destroy all kaiju.
Let's do it.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff on the screen. The time remaining until the self-defense system Aegis activates is displayed on the top of the screen.
Okay, we got 6.
2 minutes? Where did you see 6?
We got 6 units selectable.
Okay, yeah.
Up top. We got a bunch of shit on the map, and they're already spread out a little bit, thankfully, but we can see 7 portraits up top.
Clear the stage by either protecting the terminal until the system activates or destroy the enemies until their assault ends.
Okay, 6. Holy
Right,
shit.
gonna need to use your pause button there, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Although this auto pauses right here whenever
Okay.
I'm on a unit. Boy. I did not expect it to open up like this. I was like, oh, we gonna get 4? Damn, alright. So, yeah, you are good for
missiles.
long range.
Oh yeah, that's the straight shot.
The straight shot, exactly.
That goes through everything. What do you want to do? You want to shoot? You want to reposition yourself?
Yeah, I'm not going to get a clean line with this attack right now. Maybe just, let's see what we can do here. That'll do some damage. And I'm just going to miss a couple up front, too.
He's closer to the west forces, though, right?
He is.
He's the only one protecting that area.
And then he can open up like that. Yeah, they can... So, okay. So here's the breakdown, right? You guys can cover this corner, although that'll probably die quickly. You guys can cover that corner. That's going to need some work. And then that's a lot for one person to carry on their own. So, and he's a
The
He's
right
melee.
side would die easily, or top.
So, you know, we're splitting it up like 2 apiece-ish, but this side needs the most attention right now. Unless,
It's all workers, right?
yeah. So, let's go. I was going to go with the long range. Yeah. Decent. Let's go with this instead then. Or reposition.
What's our plan?
Yeah.
Like here?
Number 19. Commence movement.
Nice, and they're converging together, right? Oh my god.
They move too quickly though. That the circle is
Yeah, everybody moved.
Yeah, everything moves. Okay. Well, do what you can.
Target confirmed. A hit. Threat suppressed.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all melee. I need you moving up towards the bullshit over here. So you can just straight up start making your way over. Okay. You guys also heavy knuckles. Let's see. Defensive flares, rush attack, melee as well. Here we go. Yeah, you're gonna need to come over this side. Yeah, you can work on these. So we're gonna redirect them based on their abilities a little bit.
Right. Good stuff.
What to do?
All right. Ooh, melee, flares. All right, that's fine. Heavy knuckles. How far can you move up? Not all the way, but you can get some damage in on these. That's all right. Do that.
Okay, that worked.
Help.
Take care of this crew right here.
I can take them off.
West side cleaned.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, enemies on the north and on southeast.
Okay. You still are moving inbound.
I'll make it work. No room for hesitation.
You can. Let's see. Yeah, you're not really useful unless you're up front punching shit. So
How's this unbelievable? I'm acting like an amateur.
let's start
No
sending
room for
you
hesitation.
this way.
Okay.
You can cover these.
Good.
Missiles inbound.
I'll make it work. Let's see.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving. Unless you can
I'll make it work.
do something to... No. You're not in range yet. Alright, I'll give it some time.
I guess life comes at you. What next? Now you've done it. Unbelievable. I guess life comes at you fast.
You're the only one with a turn.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Get a little bit closer.
Number 12 moving out.
I'll show you.
What next?
There we go.
They're finished. Now then.
Alright.
Stay on
Goto's
our
in there.
You've got your turn. Take out this crew. Right here.
How's this? Good. Signal offline. Held let up.
Are there a few? Okay, there are a few workers
How's the Sentinel?
on the south side.
Yeah, he's still got to handle
The G-Maulers on the east.
the east.
And there's one armored enemy on the north side.
Okay, these die in one, so no point in wasting any EP. Let's
You're done. That work?
Double kill.
Nothing special.
perfect.
I won't back down.
Year-long range. You've got a few stragglers to deal with. We still got a group north, a little bit, one over there.
Yeah, two
And then,
G-Maulers.
So
and,
handle this.
They don't stand a chance. Did I get it? What now?
Did one survive? One survived.
On the right there?
On the south, there's one worker that's
Oh,
coming.
of the missile barrage, yeah, okay. Alright, well, either way. Heavy Knuckles, get in
What's
there.
the name of that? High Quad, right. This is armored.
Yeah, we need the armor breaker, actually,
Yeah.
right? And not just melee. True. That was dumb. I should have brought other guy over. Okay. Deal with this problem. And that missile.
Damn, Kaiju. Got it.
Whoa.
Got him.
Thank you. I'll get him.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an... I guess life comes at you fast.
You're the only one. Alright, just punch it.
A fine hit.
Here you go. I'll take them down quick.
Maybe not be in its beam path, though. Its attack path, yeah. Shooting missiles out. Can you counter those?
Acts as a decoy, distracting Kaiju.
Interesting. Over here, buddy.
Deploying decoys.
Don't waste any chances.
Oh, that's a big range, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we could have kited that last
this
worker on the
is-
south.
You have the Demolisher blade. We need you all up in its grill.
Number 11. Moving out. The plan.
Yeah, there's that one worker right here. That's the last one on the south.
And then we've got that full health, though.
That twin tail.
Yeah.
I'm in range. That easy.
Still healthy.
Don't let up.
Keep moving.
Don't waste any chances. Let's see.
You can get out of here. He can handle it on his own.
I'll make it work.
Maybe you can leap. No.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Yeah, I should have immediately split him up. I should have immediately sent Armor Piercer to the north, but we're gonna lose a little bit of time, but I think we're fine.
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 12 moving out. Stay calm. Remember your training.
Deal with him.
Now.
Just focus.
That works.
Gotta think.
Alright. What can you do from where you are?
I wonder if there's gonna be a second wave.
Handle this. Heavy Nux. Of course there is.
Just watch. That hit. Nice. Next move.
Yeah, his voice is great.
Yeah, you like it when he talks to you?
It's deep. Throw a couple of these out. Or whatever, yeah, finish that off. And then, oh, and then you'll be moved over here. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
How's this?
So you hang out on this side.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
And now we can just...
He doesn't have any armor-piercing attacks,
No,
right?
he doesn't, but whatever. We can just speed the process up with some tackles or leap attacks or, you know, whatever we've got.
Take this! What's the plan?
Are you gonna full power it?
Demolisher Blade.
Good.
I'll just...
It's almost dead.
Chill.
Take them down quick.
Let's get you over here-ish in case something starts popping over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Beginning
They're going for me. Now then, here's the plan.
I can help.
Yeah, still out of range.
I'll take them down quick.
Let's get a little bit up this way.
What's optimal?
What's the
Here's
situation?
the plan.
I mean, you're fine where you are. Maybe a little further in.
Number 42.
Where are they?
Beginning movement.
Oh, just out of range.
Just out of range. Unless...
Here we go.
Breast of fire! Oh, damn it.
Oh, it still touched the armor.
It touched it?
It did 625 on the armor.
Okay.
Is there a way to see the armor, the amount of armor they have?
What can I do?
I don't know, eh?
Oh, it's out of the box right now. I can't even select it. I can't. Yeah, I can't
Wow,
even. I can't even.
that can
select
happen?
it.
Okay.
Apparently so.
Stay on guard, okay?
No target available.
Can't mess this up.
I guess you have to move.
I'll make it work. They're finished. I'll find it. Is
Pop,
that it?
pop.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Hey.
Thank God, city blocks on fire doesn't mean anything.
Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
There is a city counter on the top right that says 92%. So I wonder if destroying the buildings, you know, like it lowers the percentage.
Thank God, city buildings on fire doesn't mean anything.
Oh god. Hey! Battle style select. Select the battle style that best suits you. This can be changed at any time, Woolie. Any time.
Select your groove. Which groove do you like? Look at that. Now that we've done the prologue, how do you want to play? We're playing it normal. What did it say? Enjoying story, serious fight. Let's go.
Normal mode. Mode selection unlocked. Play through the story in remembrance, engage in battles in destruction, and review events and lore in analysis.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, alright, listen. If you're hearing this, and the names of the episodes have changed, I apologize in advance, because new categorizations are being introduced constantly. So what I was calling nothing, I then decided to call prologue. And now I'm going from thinking of calling it prologue to thinking of calling it the beginning of the end. And I was mentally committing to that, but now I'm getting ready to use the labels analysis, destruction, and remembrance. So if the names of the episodes start changing, I apologize. We're getting new, like, not subtitles, but like, we're zooming out and it turns out that we were staring at a subtitle the whole time, you know? And that, like, there was actually a larger category, a folder that we didn't know about above the folder we were in. Play through the story in remembrance, engage in battles in destruction, and review events in lore in analysis.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yes.
Analysis, and there's percentages at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
And we can access the options menus. Do we have access
Visual
to the timeline?
novel. Turn-based strategy.
Oh, it's cool when it comes into
Yes,
focus.
it is.
It is a little...
And sit there and figure it the fuck out. Now, I don't think we're gonna spend any, like, full hour, like, on one or the other, but, like, I will try to label things appropriately and accordingly. But first, we save.
You're following 13 Sentinels. Out
23.
of how many?
23.
Out of how many?
23 is the number that we were up to. Yeah, 13 protagonists, of course, but so you choose how you want to go about it. So let's say we go to analysis.
Yeah, I'm down for some truth.
And we start playing with the fucking string on the cork board.
Right, so 1944.
The identity of Kiriko Doji. This moment, we find out that it's Okino, and then it tells you who shows up right away, and then R2 is battle.
A new area has been unlocked.
Okay. Whoa. I didn't expect the flow of this to be so open.
And the tutorial is on top. Can you go to it? Yep,
yes.
you can. Okay. So this is the battle
you know what? This is probably the best way to label things. Like this and then like this. Wow. This is way more open than I expected. Or at the very least, like in terms of letting you pick what to do next.
Remembrance. Protagonist selection unlocked. Remembrance stories diverge based on the action you take. Seek out new paths to reveal more of the story.
And now
we can go back to everybody with a little description on top.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Corkboard.
What happens if you press square on this
chart?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's as far as we got for him.
Per character, and you can look at what happens at the bottom.
Tells you a little summary to remind you. In fact, everybody, we got their prologue.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay.
Man.
Opening up. I've been opened up.
Did we just leave Midgar? I think we did. I think we just left Midgar. Yeah, okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm thinking about it.
What do you want to do?
I'm thinking about it. Again.
The world is yours.
This is... I'm playing this as if no one exists. Let's look at our files. Let's look at our files.
I'm down.
Okay. Jiro Kurabe, 16-year-old boy. Loves B-movies. Soft-spoken, good-natured. Mind-wiped version of his other last name.
Izumi.
Yori Fuyusaka. Same class as Jiro. Childhood friends with Miwako. And, yep, just rushes to school, bumps into Sekigahara.
So it was Yuri Fuyusaki. Okay,
It
I was.
was.
Right. Yeah.
And then she's like, oh my god, he's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bothered.
All right.
Megumi Yakushiji from the future in the destroyed world of 2025. Laid-back girl, hopeless romantic.
The destroyed world of 2025. The final battle is being fought in 2064.
Yeah.
Her world is destroyed in 2025, but she's still going to school.
At least hold up. In 2064, that's where BJ11 and Natsuno were teleported to. But everything was already destroyed, and there were more enemies coming, right? I wonder how much we know for real at that point on.
The destroyed world we see?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because they get there and it's destroyed, and then
everything's done.
More enemies are headed towards
more tripods are moving.
Yeah.
But the actual fights that we're doing are taking place slightly before that moment. Then, right? We're watching the final battle that they're participating in, and then she shoots past it and sees the failure. Right.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's what it seems to be. So, all that is fine and dandy on the main timeline, but right now she's from
2025,
where the world is already destroyed.
Damn.
So, between 85 and then, shit goes bad already.
Terribly
We don't
bad.
even have to wait for the 60s.
We have 2 mystery points.
We do have 2 points to spend. Exactly.
Oh, shit.
All right, Sekigahara. We just did him, so we know what's up. He woke up. He killed somebody. He doesn't know why. He met BJ, who told him about himself and said, hey, man, sorry, but you got no memories. But I'll tell you what's up, but not here. And then we met the Sprinter. She was cool. She's obsessed with sci-fi.
Yeah.
She met BJ. And she saw the man in black who was hunting down A. And then she put BJ in her backpack. They need that memory cell. And then we cut to them seeing the end. And that's where that stops. Okay. Then we jumped forward and she was fighting in a Sentinel.
Yeah.
But whatever.
On May 27th.
As far as visual novel goes, they saw the end. All right. Takatoshi came from the 40s, got pulled into the portal by Sekigahara, and then he was chasing down Okino, wound up in 85, was basically like, oh shit, what happened at the end of the war? Saw what happened, was like, we gotta stop that and change the current timeline, but more importantly, the kaijus are a bigger problem than trying to stop the end of World War II. And he ends up running into Okino in the future and basically being like, hey, what's up? What the fuck? And then Okino's like, hey, nice, like, casually greets him, and then is like, yeah, got stuff to do, hanging out in the warehouse.
Later.
Okay. Where is my cursor even? It is up top there. All right.
Yeah, that little dot.
Yeah, for a second I was like, well, that moves the name forward. All right. Shu is
Rich
the
kid
sleazeball.
Playboy. Sleazy as fuck.
And rides his motorcycles, got a super nice house, seems to totally not be living the hobo life that every other kid is living. And when we first saw him hanging out with Juro, at the end of that scenario, Juro accidentally summons a Sentinel by running into A with the hat. No, not A.
Wait.
Sorry. End of Juro's first scenario is he runs into Hat Kid and then accidentally triggers a Sentinel call.
Kentaro Miura.
Kentaro, thank you. Wrong name. And then upon that moment, Shu is like, well, hey, damn. Guess that's not supposed to happen. And then I forget what he says.
Wait, wasn't it Shiba that was with him when they bumped into...
Am I mixing up Shu and his buddy Shiba?
Shu is, we're not in love. This is just a joke. When the girl was spying on them.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. Okay, they were having a conversation in private, and she ran into them, and then they had that moment. He's not the same as the best friend that lends him the tape. Right, okay. For a second, I thought he was the best friend that lent him the tape, but you're right. That's a different person. My mistake. Okay. And then we have Tsukasa Okino. We can spend the point on Miss Morimura. Fuck! Well, unless they're talking about the future tights.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they must be talking about the future tights. Because if they're not, I'm gonna start sweating. Because that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume this is leather.
Yeah. All right. We got Cuta Shiba. Shiba is who I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's the first kid in the story.
Best friend.
Yeah.
Tapes. BJ the robot. Track members. Time travel as a concept. That feels like a decent use of a point.
That seems interesting.
The kaijus, the school, the front gate, the nurse's office, get your memory wipe pills, old school building, and the athletics building. All right.
Amiguchi's room, 20 tatami mats in floor space.
Oh my god. That is, excuse me, that is how they measure room sizes, by the way.
So the tatami is a set area?
Yes. And if you're renting like a ryokan, for example, it'll tell you like, oh, you're getting a big room. This is an 8 tatami room. You and a bunch of friends can chill out in here. 4 people can be super comfy. You know, a tatami is a measurement that they use to tell you the room size in the way that we say 4.5, 5.5.
So how many tatamis per person?
Well, I don't know the exact square footing because also remember that, like, if you were to assume per person, a lot of apartments are really tiny by comparison to here. So the personal space area that you would be comfortable with here is much smaller in Japan.
Yeah.
But a tatami is used when you're measuring the room sizes. And I remember I was looking at that in Japan when we were renting our places out.
A standard tatami of a Nagoya-sized tatami is 1.653 square meters.
Okay, there you go.
So there is a number if you want to.
And it has a smell too. You can smell the tatami in a room, and I'm like, oh, that's.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Does it smell like gym mats?
No, it's not that bad, but it definitely is like you got to get used to it. You know, I don't think it smells great, but it doesn't bother me that much.
If somebody smelled like a tatami, would you hate it?
I wouldn't like it.
Okay.
It's a little raw. It's a little raw. All right. So he's got all the cool shit, and then the TV started talking to him.
Yeah, shit was wild. Commercial district, Kyogo Street.
Yep.
Lots of traffic, and that's where Shikishima Industries headquarters is located.
Shikishima Industries is located here.
Nearby,
which is where Morimoto was walking in when Shu was staring.
Yeah.
See,
on his bike.
This is what I kind of need to do to get names.
It's important.
Like I can't pick up names and just go into. I gotta sit and do this. Yeah. All right.
Like just rereading something allows 100%. You to absorb information 100%, so much.
100%.
Do tutorials twice. You know.
All right. This is the shrine where. This is not the first shrine that we saw.
Is it?
Okabe at. This is a different shrine, isn't it? Isn't this?
I think that's where we saw Hijiyama running after Kiriko Doji, right? Which was actually to.
But there wasn't buildings around it, so it was. Way,
you're right.
It was a mountaintop. Yeah, it was a mountaintop kind of area with a clearing.
Yeah.
This is a shrine in the middle of the city. And we briefly went here, and that's where the this is where the teleport happened.
Okay.
She came here with BJ, and this is where the teleport went down.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
All right.
And the back of the factory?
This is where we got the bread, and we met Okino. Yeah. All right. Gas explosion. 2060s.
City is in ruin due to the kaiju attacks.
Yes. There's a 2060s where there's all death and fire and failure, and then there's the actual battle that we take place, that we participate in. UFO mysteries, War of the Worlds, PE bag, documents in the nurse office, car key.
Car key? Yeah, it's for a vehicle. Okay.
I mean, look, that is a car key.
Yeah.
Wallet, note, brown envelope. Okay, so we have 2 points to spend.
2 points to treat yourself.
And I have things that I'm interested in. But does anything stand out to you? I'm interested in, personally, time travel. I think time travel is an interesting one.
Time travel and maybe Tsukasa Okino for me.
I'm interested in Okino, Morimura, and the woman who looks like her. Right? These three are interesting as well.
Okay.
But
time travel and one of them? How about that?
Okino, probably the most important of these three, considering the nature of building shit and actually understanding the tech. So let's do time travel. Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, can you? Oh my god, how far ago was that?
We saved as soon as we got there, didn't we? We saved as soon as we got there.
Oh, game. You're funny.
Sometimes the purchases will be horseshit. So, Okino then.
What about him? Tsukasa Okino is a young genius with an extremely high IQ. Starting with the Sentinels, he developed various technology to aid the defense corps. Driven only by his intellectual curiosity, he tends to act on his own terms, regardless of what other people think. In 1944, he presents as a girl and goes by the name of Kiriko Doji. Which is pretty much all that we know.
That's all we know.
So,
Kiriko Doji.
So does that mean that we should go for stuff that we don't know anything about?
Maybe, but like, you know, like what'll that do, right? Like, if we select this, it'll be like the kaijus that attack you in the future.
Pretty
like,
much.
Fucking fuck off. You know. Line 2, though, is here where you see there's a second point of information. So even if we select something we don't know, it's not going to give you more than you will possibly understand. Maybe that's why time travel was so disappointing. Because we don't know how
later on we'll know more about it, maybe?
We have 2 paragraphs for her.
Yeah.
But 1 paragraph for
everybody else. I noticed this.
So the game might be just being like, hey man, we're not going to fucking give you more than you actually understand.
They're going to add it as we go?
Yes. Based on that...
But that's not a mystery.
Well, no. It's more of a recap of shit you should be memorizing and inserting into, you know...
Yeah.
So, what I'm thinking then is basically... we kind of understand who she is a bit in terms of, like, she's playing a role. She understands the students are from the future, and she understands enough about what's going on with them coming back from the past to wipe their memories. Future version of her might be interesting. Might throw us something that we don't. But it's hard to say, you know? Either one of these. This is probably going to give us a bigger paragraph with all-encompassing info.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be shorter, but it might give you something interesting, but not if we haven't seen it. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say let's buy what we've seen more of because the recap will be more worth it. Make sense?
I take whatever seems appealing because to me, after seeing these 2, nothing seems appealing. I'm like, I'm hoping to be surprised, sort of thing. To actually learn something.
Well, I think this game is going by one of my favorite methods, which is show don't tell.
Yeah.
So the codecs are going to show you things you've already seen because what you've seen is the reveal. It's better to be revealed in game than it is to read about it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just discovering everything.
All right. This menu's not a big deal. In the end, this menu is actually not a big deal. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. Right on.
And we don't even know what the context for those battles were. We went through the mystery files. Let's look through our... These are character filtered. All is kind of nuts to scroll through, but it gives you the full picture. Whereas if you want to follow someone's specific timeline, then this is the way to do it. So first thing that happens in the timeline is we see a memory of Judgment Day?
In a dream. So that's when he was sleeping right before he woke up to that TV girl, right?
He's having a memory of the destroyed future, but this is exactly. This is the start of the timeline. Okay. Then, they're walking in the destroyed future. Alt reality, that is. And, Jiro shows up with his original name.
Yeah. Okay.
6 months later, they're all in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The spy moment. Trying to get his memories back. Bouncing into Sekigahara.
Yeah.
The girl's having a chat.
Mm-hmm. With her friends. And it's Megumi that comes to pick up Minami.
And that, okay, Minami is the childhood friend. Tomi is obviously
They're
new.
both childhood friends, actually. Saotari and Minami.
Yes. Because I'm just like, obviously it couldn't be like Tomi because we know where she comes from. Dream Team. The cat finds the two, goes, what's up over here? And they're like, it's not what you think. Ba-da-da-da-da. Hijinks ensue. The fight.
Wajima versus Takamiya.
Riding sleaze.
And then he sees the nurse.
Yep. Going into the Shikishima building.
And then he goes to sleep, wakes up, and he sees the idol
on the TV.
Inaba.
Who we don't know much about right yet.
Might not be a main protagonist at this point.
But it's a character that, Okay. Later, we get the introduction to Minami's
runner girl.
Yep, her obsession with all the sci-fi shit. We go through that entire arc. And then 2065. Not 64.
65.
2065 is the world at the end of the Lost Battle. So, this is if everything goes poorly. And this place is Kasumi-cho. Right. And memory cells, yes. Memory cells. Yeah.
And then we go deep. Oh my god, so many events.
The game happens. A talking cat shows up. Talks to Megumi. And then, right, Hobo Jacket Snatcher. He's questioning his memories, as he should. He goes to the medication room, and they're like, why are you pilling me up with the memory forget pills, bro? And then, yes, this is what I was looking for. Okay.
So Kitaro's walking, and he's rambling.
Yeah.
And then Drop is like, hey, you got something on your forehead.
But then, Shiba, what does Shiba say to him?
Shiba is like, hey, send it back. Okay, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be aware of this. Let's wipe your mind again. And it's like, what?
Shiba wipes his mind on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So so Shiba has the power to do that. That's what we found out in that moment. Right. Okay. I forgot how that scene ended. Besides him knowing too much. Hobo Factory. Fucking Lord of the Flies kids. The game happens. And then
A wakes up in the alley.
And he fucking shot her. And he was given orders to do so. And then
well, we don't know,
We don't know.
We don't know.
Alright. She was shot by something like his gun. And she drops a bunch of exhibits on the ground. And her sonic rings bounce. And we pick them up. Then he phases, and then he stuns a dude on the roof.
That was before. 2 days before.
Yes.
So when he was there...
This line is not chronological. This line is, fuck you.
Yeah, it's the
event archive is absolutely fuck you.
Yeah, the number of the event does not match the chronology. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, yeah. It's numbered properly.
That's mean. That's so mean. Yeah, he did this, and then this happened. According to how we played it, at least. And then he meets himself through BJ. Final battle begins
in 1985. Kurabe witnesses Yuri Fuyusaka enter Sentinel 15. So that's when she pulls up, right? Into the suit?
Mm-hmm. In 85.
Yo, what?
This is like one of the first things that happened. This was really, really early. Because I'm trying, yeah.
So that May 27th is in 1985? Is that fair to assume so? Because every time we enter battle mode, it's May 25. Well, in the tutorial at least, it was May 27th.
No, that's 2064.
Oh, May 27th, 2064?
As far as I understood, yeah. We're fighting in the 2060s. We're jumping to the future to fight, aren't we?
But 2025 is destroyed.
Which is why I was confused by that date.
I think
if I'm wrong about
May
the battle
27th, 1985 is when we see the first time Yuri Fuyusaka appearing in Sentinel 15, and she's like, "Oh, what is this?" And Juro is like, "Don't worry, move your body. It's the nanomachines." Blah 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 blah.
Okay, all right. Then I had a completely wrong timeline on that.
Okay,
I thought we were doing all those prologue fights in 2064.
But in 2064, everything is destroyed, right? So it doesn't make sense to have the cities while we're fighting.
I see. Okay, so to tell you what I was thinking, I thought that the timeline we were in was one where 2064 was where the war is going down in the future. 2065 is where a theoretical version of it where they lost.
It's true.
And 2025, where we meet Tomi for the first time, or in her timeline, is an alternate reality where shit got destroyed earlier.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was happening. So, anyway.
Okay, that's, yeah.
But this was a scene that happens early on in, yes. Correct.
That's the end of it.
My fucking understanding might be completely wrong, but that's okay. We'll get there through, you know.
That's okay. That's why we're going through the
recap.
analysis.
Exactly.
And that is such an important feature now that I'm going through it.
We're going to have to revisit this more than once to put it all together, 100%. But you know what? This is what I would sit here by myself doing.
Well, this is what we're doing.
To piece it together.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're doing.
This is what it is. All right. Let's go to Remembrance.
Oh, and pick a storyline
and push a little bit further forward. Yeah, I wanted to pick Hijiyama, but I think I want to know more about him.